Well, hello, and welcome back to Idle Kingdom Defense. So today, 24,030. I got so ahead of myself. You know it's 24,030, but we're going to go verify it's 24,030. But that said, once again, as always, no. I'm screwing. I, I, oh no, I blew my whole intro. But as always, no, that's not it. My brain is just fried now. I'm overthinking. But don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to subscribe. And you know it, I know it. Make sure you ring that bell. Okay, now we're back in the sync. Oof. Yeah. So Marion did hit 94 million today. We did actually clear 11-4. And tomorrow and probably a little bit of the next day, we will be kind of leveling out her artifacts. So her orb is a little bit ahead. We'll get that up to 1124, and then we'll go catch her ring up, and things will kind of get back on track here. And we're actually closing into 100 million pretty soon. It's kind of crazy to think Marion's attack is about to be 100 million. And you can see she's actually getting strong enough where she's starting to just clean things out. Now again, I don't think we had a crit damage problem here. We were getting close to it because she was at 4,900 and you do need at least 5,200. But you know what? I went and made sure we had tons of excess. We just don't have to even think about it. That is, to me, though, one of the flaws with this game. I wish it was more forthcoming about the enemy stats, but it is what it is. So, 16-16 skips. We actually have been hovering. I forgot to. We're going to look at damage. I completely forgot. Let's look at the damage. Yeah, Marion's kind of getting to the point where nobody else is contributing. Expect her to get, and this is why, why don't you get a 6 warriors, Erden? Because it doesn't matter. When Marion is doing 99% of the damage, when the castle isn't in trouble, when Christian with 600 artifacts is just, and you can see the difference in their damage. Marion has, 3 times the artifacts of Christian, and she's doing 99% of the damage. That's why I can't just make another set of artifacts. I can't just make a warrior set of artifacts and expect to get any mileage out of it. Now, that's not to say we won't be making it. We absolutely will be making a rank 2 set for Vincent. But we're only going to do that after Marion has cleared every stage. So we're going to clear all of 12-10, every last one. And only once Marion has cleared all those stages, only then will we even consider it. Because at that point, there's nothing left to do. So, building up a vanity set for Vincent is just, a fun thing to do. I think it'll be actually really cool to see how strong we can get Vincent. And honestly, once we actually achieve 12-10, depending on the timing of King's Ruin, we'll probably be looking at pushing 1,000 stages and seeing how King's Ruin is. So, I don't want to push too much because we still want King's Ruin to take a reasonable amount of time. So I can't go I can't go hog wild with the pushing. But that is something once we've completed everything, might as well. So again, 93%, 6.2 quadrillion, and again. This is 2,100 artifacts, which probably are more equivalent to 2,400 with Christian's artifacts. And this is Christian's artifacts with 600. So that's not even, comparable. That's why I tell everybody, there's no point in making a set of I don't regret the second set of artifacts I made. But if I just made one set, could I have had more progress? Absolutely. So, and it's also, if I would have been a warrior, I would have had more progress too. Is what it is. Hindsight's 20/20. I actually picked Marion because they did a bunch of tests, and Marion was the fastest wave clear. That's why I picked her. Was it a good idea in the long? No. I should have basically made a set of artifacts for Christian that were 300, a set of artifacts for Marion that were 300, just for farming, and then gone all in on a set of artifacts for Vincent, probably. Is what it is. And again, this is what I mean though when we're like too far, we're in too deep now. I'm in too deep at this point to switch to anything else. I'm hoping that if we get Marion's artifacts to 4,000, we'll be able to clear all the 1210s. That's kind of the goal. At 10 artifact levels a day, we're looking at 4,000 artifact levels from here, so we're looking at a year. We're looking at a year. We should easily have a maxed out Vincent by then. Maybe it'll be less. I don't know. I can't foresee the future. We should also have, maybe even have a maxed out Daniel by then. So we'll at least see, and that's one of the interesting things too, is at least with Vincent, we can actually give it to Daniel. And it won't be as good as if we made a pure one, but we could toss it on Daniel just to see how he turns into the Buzzsaw. Because Daniel actually has the best base attack in the game. I think he has a base attack of 7 million, which is one of the higher ones. I think Thor also is up there at like 4.5 million. So he has a pretty good base attack, and he should be able to become like an extreme Buzzsaw. I kind of wish they would have done more with the castle. I know I've said that before, but to me, the fact that leveling up the castle only gives it health is, to me, the biggest improvement would be some way, some uncapped way to work on the castle. Like the 2,300 defense you can get the castle, that's nothing. We should have been able to get that way higher. Honestly, you know, and not only that, the castle needs anti-defense penetration. It needs all those things. They should have capped that, like if they were going to cap that, they should have capped it by stage or something like that. So then there'd actually be a point like, yeah, you want more defense and anti-defense penetration and all this for Total War, well, maybe you need to push. At the very least, the castle does need anti-defense penetration. And there we go. That's 13. And let's take a look here. We're going to sweep this. 9 quadrillion, 97% of the damage. Are we even surprised at this point? And time for the final stage. So, Marion's not quite... She might be 3-shotting now. That would actually be a really big improvement for her. I think she actually could 3-shot. I think she could 3-shot, which is good. Honestly, if she's 3-shotting, it won't be too much longer until she's 2-shotting and then 1-shotting. And then basically Total War just boils down to how well Marion targets and the cooldown for ability. So that's kind of nice. At least for these stages. Now, there are the other stages where Marion's still going to need a lot more damage. And this is why we're not working on Sophia's Ring right now. We still need so much damage to speed up Total War. I mean, not Total War, to speed up King's Ruin. I'm not even worried about it. I'm not. You know, if we need to speed things up, let's just keep pumping damage. It is a shame that Christian's artifacts, both of them, don't have defense. And there we go. That's 15, and we hit. Boom, 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 boom. Nope. 824 King's Ruin. So, that said, though, once again, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. And if you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again, and I hope you have a great day.